good morning, and thank you for joining me today for this webinar in which I will discuss the cancer mission and funding opportunity for the health sector within Europe. My name is Amiad, and I'm a business development manager here at Argentum, and until lately, I was a grant consultant and project manager in the company. I will start by introducing Argentum, and will continue by diving straight into the cancer mission. Last but not least, I will map out our strategy and show you how we can accelerate your innovation to the next level. Before I start, allow me to give you a very brief introduction of our company. Argentum specializes in EU research and innovation non-dilutive fundings or grants. Our company was established in 1999 and has a bit over 30 employees, divided into 3 departments: business development, strategy, and consulting. Our vision is to target funding opportunities and to enhance participation and success in multi-nation research and innovation projects. Argentum is aligned with the EU goals and works closely with local NCPs in order to deepen the understandings of EU directives, guidelines, and value chains. It is Argentum's objectives to become the leading expert in cooperation between overlapping technological sectors within the EU. The EU's budget for the years 2021 till 2027 is a bit over 1.2 trillion euros, and you can see how it is distributed in this chart. We work with over 90 funding sources or directions, and the first stage of funding is choosing the call proposal. When a company chooses a grant for submission, they should consider the following criteria. The field. Bottom up is a call that is open to all fields of technology, whereas top down would be a specific call that is aligned with the EU's agenda. The company should also consider the type of funding mechanism. The European ones, which are supported by the EU, like Horizon Europe, or bilateral, for example, a technological collaboration between 2 countries, or the national funding initiative. In addition, they should consider the type of application procedure as well, whether the submission is a single applicant or as part of a collaborative project or a consortium. The choice should be made according to the company's needs and strategy, and while considering the success rate of each opportunity. Most of the grants in Horizon Europe are split into one of the 6 clusters or groups, and within them are the missions that are goals with special focus and interest. Here are the newest 5 missions. The European Commission recently announced how it will allocate the first 673 million euros in 19 research calls to fulfill 5 Horizon Europe missions in health, climate change, and environment. It is part of the Horizon Europe program that promotes European collaboration and creation of partnerships between SMEs, research institutes around one topic of research. As every year, over 3.5 million people are diagnosed with cancer in Europe alone, the EU decided to divide the cancer mission into 4 main objectives. The first, to better understand cancer. Second, to increase the early detection and prevention methods. Third, to improve the diagnostics and treatment abilities. And finally, and the fourth, to improve the quality of life for both patients and their families. Considering the cancer mission, considering the cancer mission that we have decided to focus on, our strategists at Argentum have gathered not only the Horizon Europe calls targeting prevention, diagnostics, and therapeutic against cancer, but a whole variety of funding opportunities that might fit your current project or prospects. At Argentum, we believe that the non-dilutive funding should be strategized and maximized to create, to act by, sorry, and maximized by accurate and multiple submission process. Horizon Europe has divided the grants into 6 clusters or groups, where the first cluster is the health, and it is the largest one out of the 6. Another great opportunity would be the Digital Europe, with various grants and a total budget of a bit over 1.5 billion euros. Lastly, there is the EU for Health opportunity that started after the outbreak of COVID-19 and has set to improve health in the EU, tackle cross-border health threats, improve medical products, medical devices, and crisis-relevant products, and to strengthen health systems, their resilience, and resource efficiency. The EU will invest a bit over 5 billion euros through the EU for Health program in the next few years. Here is a short list of specific calls within Horizon Europe that is funding and are part of the mission. I will give you a minute to go over the slide and take a glimpse of the opportunities. As you can see, the calls are in all aspects associated with cancer, from infrastructure to treatment optimization to monitoring, in order to tackle the problem and provide answers and solutions to all the different aspects. In order to sum up the specific calls targeting the health and cancer group, I would like to address these 3 funding programs. The first aim of the network support scheme in the European Joint Program of Rare Diseases is to encourage sharing of knowledge on rare diseases or rare cancers between healthcare professionals, research, and patients in new or expanding research networks by funding networking events. The networking support scheme funding opportunity is open until December of 2022, of this year. EIT Health supports through several funding instruments, research for cancer, including rare cancers, and a new game-changing ideas for early detection of cancers. Last is the Innovation Health Initiative, the IHI, which was previously known as the IMI, that will also shortly publish calls for proposals, and part of them will obviously include the fields of interest and development within the cancer. After showing you a number of specific calls of funding directions, I would like to pose a few different, more general funding opportunities that are available for your company. As mentioned, the funding mechanism differs across funding opportunities, and the budget per project differs according to each program. On this slide, you can see the bottom-up opportunities, which are general and open for all kinds of technological innovations. The EIC Pathfinder and the EIC Transition accept the participation methodology of a consortium, whereas the EIC Accelerator allow for single applications. You can see the budget of each of these opportunities. All of these programs are especially keen to startups that will work on R&D, and the main difference between the calls is the TRL, or the maturity of the product. The Eurostars program is one call out of many you can target in the Eureka funding mechanism. Eureka offers bilateral programs for funding that are country-specific and are different from the one country to the other, as the local grant authority provides the actual grant. Eureka offers a unique opportunity as it is open to some countries that cannot apply to the regular EU grants, like Argentina, Canada, Monaco, Singapore, South Africa, South Korea, and Switzerland. In addition, I would like to add the national programs that are offered in every country to local companies and are tailored to their needs. As to what we have to offer, we know that the abundance of funding opportunities out there can become challenging to navigate because of the complexity that is part of the submission process in addition to the many details and guidelines that every funding opportunity has. We have developed a unique method to increase our clients' access to funding while minimizing their efforts. We call this our multi-submission approach, which is, in a nutshell, submit to one, submit to all. By following this method of submission, our strategists and consultants would be able to get a firmer grasp of your activity, especially your technology. This allows us to write better submission proposals because we gain more depth of knowledge. Moreover, as a submitting company, which will apply to various opportunities, we will have less to work with. You will have less to work with, be it financially or in terms of manpower, because we will work with your technology and tailor it to fit multiple proposal calls. Lastly, the method immensely raises the chances of winning a grant. From a strategic point of view, our work summarizes as the following. As a client at Argentum, we ensure you a personalized service with regular meetings throughout the year. We'll first set a kickoff meeting in order to discover the assets and develop projects for your company. With all this information, our consultants will suggest to you the open calls that you can target throughout the year according to your priorities and timelines. Once you have decided which calls you want to apply for, we will set a schedule together for the year to come and will transfer you to our professional team who will write the proposal. They will need your responsiveness in order to receive all the material needed and to submit it on time. This process is in constant evaluation, growing with your company and your developments, and also regarding the launch of new promising calls. Our role is to guide you throughout the submission process and maximize your chances of funding success. Thank you for joining me today. Later, our marketing team will send you a follow-up email. You are all welcome to book a call via the link that will be in the email, or book a slot directly in our one-on-one event, which you will also receive in your email. I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you very much for your time today.